to be trying today to, you remember the transfers I got? Well, I'm going to try to use the barn one today and another part of another one. But I'm also going to be using a window frame. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So I've already gone ahead and cleaned. I found my window in a barn at my husband's grandparents' house. So I'm going to be using that. So let's see what we can do with this. So here's what I'm going to be doing. This bottom part, I'm going to go ahead and cut out my barn, because I'm only going to be using the barn on this piece. And lay that down there. Get the other side out. Hopefully there's not too much glare. And then we'll see what bits and pieces we want to put on it. So, I'm going to take this and I'm going to place this here, just like so. So let's go ahead, carefully remove the backing, so we don't want to pull any of the image off. And don't place it until you know where you want it to go, because it will stick. So let's go ahead and place this. And hope it'll stick. Don't push too much though, because you don't want to bust your window or crack your window, but you want it to stick. But you can tell when it starts sticking because it becomes white. As you can tell, it's sticking. Be very careful. I said be very, very careful. Cut this bottom part right here off. Kind of smooth it. Now, take my carrier sheet and go over it. Make sure it's stuck. Now, take my other piece, carefully line it up. Okay, there we go.
So, I'm going to show you what it looks like so far. That's what it looks like so far. So,
and it has a cow. That fresh has a cow in it, but let's see this dairy one. And the dairy one will work. So, here's what we are going to do. We are going to see. Okay. All right. Like I said, be very, very careful before you lay it down. Let's go to this side. Sorry, I can't fit it all in. Don't be gung-ho and just go ahead and take the whole thing off. Take it off section by section to make sure that it's sticking. This may not be perfectly straight, but I'm just doing this to give you an idea of things to do. It's kind of hard to do this on this because I don't have a lot of room. Let me go ahead and cut this piece off. Here's the scissors. That way it'll be less to deal with. Go ahead and get this adhered. Let me raise you all up so you can see this a little bit better. Now, let me turn this around. There we go. Get my, make sure it's all stuck. And that noise you hear is the paper against the frame. I'm not ripping anything. And like I said, these can be pretty forgiving as long as you don't just rip it off. Okay. Now, there I have it. Now, I'm going to check something out right here. Okay. I have this windmill right here, and I have more of an open space over here. So I think I'm going to fill that in with a windmill. So I'm going to take my windmill and I'm going to place it where I want it. And there's my windmill. All right, so now we need a hanging system. So let's flip it over. And let's put on our hanging systems. I'd like to have some screws, but I don't have any. So let's just put in these nails. Be careful not to break the pane. Right. Make sure it's kind of just eyeballing it here. Now, there is our hanging system. So, what I'm going to do is flip it back over. And I have these two hooks. I'm going to see if these screws, yeah, those should be good. So, I'm going to place my hooks. I'm going to measure, let's see, let's measure over 7.5. 7.5, 7, 7, 7.25. Let's do 7.25 inches. There we go. 7.25 inches. There we go. Now, I need a screwdriver. So let's go ahead and get this started. Scoot it up. Okay. I don't have my drill down here to do this. And the way I like to do mine is I put one in most of the way where I can still maneuver it. Then I straighten it up and put in the second one. Okay, let's start on this one and do it the same way. So, this is what it looks like. So, what do y'all think? I think I'll give it to my mom. So what do y'all think? I think I'll give it to my mom. Can't hardly hear me behind the glass, but that's what it looks like. So, I hope you enjoyed this of how to use a transfer. Like I said, it didn't turn out perfect because it was kind of hard to work on this with this limited surface. If I'd had it in the floor working on it, it would have been a lot better to have done it, or two hands, it would have been a lot better. But this is just an idea of what you can do. Tell me what you guys would have done. I thought about using it the other way with the handle on the bottom, but it wouldn't have fit, so I used it this way. So tell me how you would have done it. So that's it for today. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, to hit that notification button, and to share my video. Until next time, my crafty crew. Bye.